Students, let's take a look at the present condition of women in our country. Do you think they have equal opportunities as men? A provision for equal opportunities for all without any discrimination has been enshrined in the Indian Constitution. Various schemes, programs, and other provisions provided for women have helped a great deal in the empowerment of women. But students, do you think that women are on par with men and there is no discrimination? In today's class, let's take a look at the prejudice faced by women and the various measures taken by the governments to eliminate such discriminations. You must have heard from your elders and must have read about the way women lived in the olden days and how men were given priority over women. Women were not even considered worthy of an education. Here's an exercise for you. Make a list of the fields in which women have moved ahead when compared to the olden times. Also, make a list of the areas in which women still need to advance.
The women from the olden days were expected to cook, clean, take care of children, etc., while the men went to work in the fields or factories, etc. The women were also expected to act according to the wishes of her husband or her family.
Strange, isn't it? Although we witness all of this even now. In case the woman goes out to work, she has to complete both her household chores and cater to her professional work. Many women are also victims to abuse from drunken husbands. Why do you think women have to undergo all this and not men? Let's have a look. Women by nature are physically weak when compared to men. On the other hand, women are emotionally more giving, loving and caring. Taking care of children comes naturally to them, and they have been attuned to do household activities. Men have always been categorized as the protectors of women. Students, what would your opinion be? Let's do a small exercise. Write down a list of qualities that are unique to men and women and qualities that are common in both. All that you need to do is to see which qualities define whom more. What do we learn from defining qualities like caring, assertiveness, etc.?
It is understood that these qualities apply equally to both the men as well as women. For example, many men love and care. Many women are brave and courageous.
But what happens in reality? We tend to attribute some qualities to men and some qualities to women. The major difference between men and women is the way their bodies have been formed by nature. Nature has created a woman in such a way that she can give birth to children and feed them in their early months. Does this mean that women are entitled to only take care of children and other household activities? Exactly, students. No, it is not like that. Men also can help women in their daily activities and their household chores. The only problem is that over the years the definition of a woman being responsible for home and children has been ingrained into our brains. Hence, people have gotten comfortable with this defined role.
The way the society has assigned the role of women as a homemaker from the ancient days is the reason why we regard it as the natural role of the women. History is an example which shows so many rulers and kings who were men and who made the rules.
These rules were made in such a way that women were given subordinate roles to men and hence were controlled by men. So students, what differences do you find between men and women?
The physical differences, which are a result of the nature's creation. The second difference between the men and women is the way the society has given subordinate roles to the women and hence treats them unequally.
Differences of this kind that lead to discrimination and inequality are called gender differences or socially caused differences. Can you believe that even today girls and boys are treated unequally? Many a times the girls are discriminated right from their birth. Students, it has been observed that the sex ratio or the percentage of the population of women compared to that of men had been on a decline. If this is the situation in the country, what do you think would be the condition in our own state? When it comes to in our own state, the proportion of women has increased. This has made in our own state stand among one of the best states in terms of sex ratio. On the other hand, the ratio of girls to boys under 6 years of age has been rapidly decreasing.
In 1991, the ratio of girls was 975 to 1000 boys. In 2001, it decreased to 961. In 2011, the proportion of girls was 943 for 1000 boys.
What does this convey? How would you interpret such an analysis? This clearly points out that the situation is becoming worse due to discrimination and negligence. Very few girls below the age of 6 are surviving. Doctors believe that in normal circumstances, there should be 1000 women for every 1000 men in the population. But if that is not the case, then it shows the status and condition of living of girls and women in our society. This also points out that the female population is unable to live a healthy life and is succumbing to death before men. Students, what do you think are the reasons for this proportional decrease? One of the main reasons is many infant girls die within 1 month of their birth due to lack of care.
In addition, those girls who survive die before the age of 5 due to similar reasons of lack of care.
They are not given healthy and nutritious food, as a result of which they fall victims to many kinds of diseases and do not get proper medical facilities. Hence, they die. Can you guess other reasons for lesser girls when compared to boys? Yes, female infanticide is one of the main reasons for this decline in the sex ratios.
The girl children are being killed in the mother's womb even before they are born.
Many private healthcare centers that illegally reveal the sex of a yet to be born baby are one of the main causes of such infanticides.